We're going to be looking at the experience that a lead has on the LendingTree platform, the Bankrate platform, and NerdWallet, and we're going to compare the lead quality, some of the lead experience, and also what data points that you receive as a mortgage lender from those lead platforms. So let's take a look. So the first thing we're going to discuss is what exactly is LendingTree. LendingTree is a lead aggregator, which means they have customers. And a customer of LendingTree would be a mortgage company, could be a credit card company, could be an insurance company, and could be a student loan company. They are going to try to acquire website traffic to come to their website so that they can convert that traffic into leads. So they have all kinds of advertising that they do on behalf of their customers, which would be those mortgage companies and credit card companies. You can also obviously search out LendingTree just by organically, or most of the time it's through paid ads. So if you were to Google mortgage rates or today's mortgage rates, you would be served up a set of typically 4 ads. The top one here is LendingTree. So LendingTree acquires mortgage customers. They advertise to acquire a bunch of website traffic, and then they convert leads and sell those leads back to their customers, which would be mortgage companies and credit card companies. So if you are participating lender on LendingTree or in the LendingTree network, more than likely when they acquire that lead, they sell it to one of you and also 3 or 4 other lenders to compete for that lead. So the main experience that LendingTree offers, and probably the one that they're most famous for, is as you go through the home loan experience, they have the lead workflow funnel. They've probably had this for 20 years. We have a lead workflow funnel as well at Banking Bridge, and we looked at LendingTree. We said, hey, they're spending billions of dollars on R&D. Let's follow their model and let's make an experience that is better than what you would get on LendingTree. But it's very important, whether you are working on LendingTree or you're working on your own website, to have a lead workflow where it makes it really easy to get started with your brand. So they're not going to ask you for your social. They're not going to ask you, I think they don't ask you, they might ask you for your date of birth, but they want to try to get you through the funnel as fast as you can. They have lots of questions, probably 20. Our workflow typically has 8 to 10, and you can jump through here, go through the lead workflow funnel, put in your birthday, serve in the military, bankruptcies, address, username, first name, last name, your email, got your password in there, and then phone number, and then you can view rates. So you can view offers. In the disclaimer down here, they're going to sell your data, this lead data, up to 5 partners in their network of lenders. So again, you're going to be one of several lenders to reach out to these leads when you acquire them. They're typically lower cost leads. They cost maybe $50, $60 per lead. And then you better have a pretty extensive follow-up process in place if you cannot reach that lead immediately. So this is one of the main ways to interact with LendingTree as far as becoming a mortgage partner with them. The other one would be to participate on their rate table. So we're going to show you what that looks like. And the way that you would get there is through the homepage here, one of the ways, homepage. And then they have a section here called mortgage rates, which takes you to their rate comparison table. So they have a group of sponsored lenders, and you're able to participate here as a sponsored lender on the rate table. If you're looking to go with this particular lender, you click on get free offers, and then they're pushing you down that lead workflow. So everything is, from a lead standpoint, they want to go through those 15 to 18 to 20 questions to make sure that it's a highly engaged lead when they sell it to up to 5 lenders. So that's the experience on LendingTree. They're going to aggregate a ton of leads. They're going to typically sell those leads to one of 5 lenders. And that is what the experience is like for a mortgage company that participates on LendingTree. We're going to take a look at the Bankrate platform. This is for mortgage companies that are looking to participate on Bankrate. What is the experience like as a customer of Bankrate looking to acquire mortgage leads? First of all, let's talk about, well, what is Bankrate? They are a lead aggregator similar to LendingTree. They are their whole role is to acquire website traffic, whether that's organically or through paid advertising, get them to come to the Bankrate website, engage that traffic, educate the traffic. Maybe it's someone looking to purchase a home, credit cards, and they want to then convert those visitors into leads and then sell those leads back to their customers. So their customers could be mortgage companies, it could be credit card companies, it could be insurance companies, it could be banks. They want to maximize the lead traffic and convert that into dollars for them. So other than organically, how else as a company do they generate traffic? They spend a ton of money on ads. So that could be display ads, that could be Google ads. One of the most common ways for them to acquire mortgage website traffic is keywords. If you are typing in mortgage rates Florida, top mortgage rates, best mortgage rates in the state that you're in, you will be served up 4 ads. Typically the first 1 or 2 is LendingTree or Bankrate. So this is how they acquire customers, ton of paid money through advertising, and then they drive traffic to specific products, the rate table, or to their website. So as we dive into the Bankrate homepage, you can see they have a variety of different financial products that they offer. They're trying to educate, to build trust with the traffic, to say, hey, we're the experts, come here, come check out what we have to offer. If you're in the mortgage space and you're coming here to check out mortgage rates, which is a very common thing for lead traffic to do, you have all these different options to choose from for different types of options for rates. You can do refinance, purchase rates, but 9 times out of 10, the navigation is going to take you to the Bankrate rate table. So as a lender, this is where you participate. So you become a customer of Bankrate. You pay Bankrate for leads. They promote you on this rate comparison table, and then you're able to acquire leads based on where you stand, typically of lowest rate. So you're going to be competing against 25, 30, 40 lenders. You can see they've got all 52 results here, so you get a nice variety of lenders here. You can show more results and look there. So once you are on this table, you are then going to acquire leads through the next button. So if they're looking at Symbiotic and they want to move forward with this particular lender, you click on next, and it takes you through the lead workflow. Same type of experience that you would have on LendingTree. You answer the series of questions, you go through the lead workflow, and eventually, as you go through here, you've got your sliders, you will be matched with either this particular lender here or a number of lenders, and you can then choose to select which lender that you want to go with. So here we are. They've got our 3 options here. You can either say, hey, I want all these 3 quotes. So what that means for you as a mortgage lender is you are now going to compete with these other lenders for this particular lead. The cost for this lead is probably cheaper. If the lead says, hey, I only want my original quote, which would be this group here, then you are a 1-to-1 relationship. The lead is sold to you, and the cost per lead is higher. We are hearing that the cost per lead for a Bankrate lead is between $250 and $280 per lead. We do know that the quality of lead is higher than you would find on LendingTree or some of the other rate tables, but the cost per lead to acquire that lead is higher. But you better have, when that lead hits your CRM or hits your sales team, you better have a good follow-up process in place, because you can easily spend $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 a month. But if you've got a great system in place and you're following up with them, you should be closing a high percentage of those leads. So once again, Bankrate, they're spending a bunch of money on ads. They're buying keywords, they're driving traffic to their website. And then from there, they are going to take you through to the rate comparison table. You can choose purchase, refinance, and they own that lead process. So they hit the next button, and then you work through that lead workflow, and the lead submits their information, and then you're matched as a lender. That lead is matched with you, or they can choose to be shopped out to a variety of lenders. So that's the experience on Bankrate as a mortgage customer, and we will check out the next lender. We're going to take a look at NerdWallet and help you understand the benefits of partnering with NerdWallet as a mortgage company. So then you would be a customer of NerdWallet. Typically, you would advertise your mortgage rates on the NerdWallet rate table. So we're going to take a look at that. But the first step is to understand exactly, well, what is NerdWallet? They are a lead aggregator similar to Bankrate or LendingTree. Their whole job is to acquire website traffic. They create content, blogs, educational information on their website, so that people, when they do land on the website, they're educating the consumer, and then they are going to try to sell the consumer or position a product in front of the consumer on the website, so that they then become a lead. So customers of NerdWallet would be credit card companies, investment companies, insurance companies, banking, mortgage companies. All of those types of companies would partner with NerdWallet and then try to sell their products through the NerdWallet platform. So how do people come to NerdWallet? How do they find their website? One is organically. Maybe they create some SEO content, pushing content out there, promoting themselves on different websites. The other way is similar to Bankrate or LendingTree, is to spend money on ads. So if you are Googling today's mortgage rates, similar to how you would on Bankrate, they don't show up in this particular ad set, but they do spend a lot of money on ads. You can see Bankrate, LendingTree are here, but the first non-ad result is NerdWallet. So they're high. That means they're creating a lot of content, a lot of SEO reach. So they are going to generate a lot of traffic back to their website. So someone clicks through here, and then they go to the NerdWallet website. So now let's take a look at the mortgage experience in NerdWallet. So as a customer of NerdWallet, what do you get as a mortgage lender? What is the leads experience on NerdWallet, and how does that benefit you? How do they present you or provide you with high quality leads? So you click through the mortgage tab. That's one way. There's lots of different ways you can get there in the navigation. You can go through some different tips and tools here, mortgage rates, but we're going to focus on the mortgage button there on the home page. The most common way is to compare mortgage rates, and you put in your zip code. They've got some different educational tools here with graphs, positioning some other partners there with current rates. And if you get started, then they ask you as a lead a series of questions, and we'll work through this workflow. So similar to what you see on the other platforms that we've covered, which are NerdWallet and Bankrate, they're getting you through a lead workflow, similar to the experience that Banking Bridge provides. where you can plug this into your website and you can provide the same type of experience that someone would have on LendingTree, NerdWallet, or Bankrate, and we provide that directly into your website. So you check out these questions, work through here, and then you're able to whittle down what your quote's going to be. And let's say it's at 4%. What's your estimated payment? Input that. No. Lender fees, $1,000. And then see my rates. So they're going to grab a series of lenders here, I believe, and they're going to present you with some options that you could see. You got your pop-up here. And then as you scroll down, you have the participating lenders that have partnered with NerdWallet. So you've got your rates and your payment. And the whole point of NerdWallet is to get those leads to the lender. If you are interested in, let's say, exploring this BNC National Bank, you would click on Explore Contact there, and then you can go ahead and get started. It's got your details. These are the details that you input here. You can go through this way, or you can click on Get Started, and that takes you down here as well, and you input your information and click Submit. So that means that they are going to sell this leads information back to BNC National Bank. So that is one way to become a lead, a mortgage lead for a mortgage company that partners with NerdWallet. You can also drop down here and see details. They give you a little bit about the lender. From what we understand, NerdWallet leads are pretty high quality. Some of the time, the experience on the rate table is driving people to the lender's website. So if we clicked on Explore Quote, you will then go to a page that looks like here. And this page is actually, looks like it's managed by that specific lender. So that specific lender that we chose, they are driving traffic to this website. NerdWallet is sending it to the lender. Now it's up to the lender to have a lead experience on their landing page, their NerdWallet landing page, to convert this lead. And we know that it came from NerdWallet because in the UTM parameters here, you can see that the UTM source equals NerdWallet. So when you're tracking that from a mortgage, a lender perspective, you're able to track the conversion that you're having from the people that come to the page versus the number of people that actually move through this form, and then you have your conversion rate. So that's the two types of experiences that we have on NerdWallet. One is where NerdWallet gives you the experience here, where they pretty much own the lead experience, PNC National Bank. Get started, then you click on and input your information as the lead. That becomes a lead for you. BNC would have that lead, or you would go through the central bank option, which is the second option, where the lender themselves own the lead experience. So they're transferring that lead experience back to the lender so that they can provide a landing page that might convert higher than what NerdWallet provides. So that's what the NerdWallet experience is for leads.